Hey everybody, it's our third birthday. Yay. Is that good?
You want to blow the candle? Aha!
Hello, and welcome to episode 114 of Millennial Movie Talk. I am, of course, one of your hosts, Christian, and I am joined by...
Steph, hey.
Alex.
Michael. And Braden.
On the Braden
We
cam.
got
with the
Braden
new and improved
cam
Braden
back
Cam.
again. Hello.
Hello. We love
And-
the Braden cam.
We're here to talk about some movies.
Some movies.
And we'll start that with Alex talking about the post service.
Australian Postal Service.
Let's go. Let's hear this beat.
All right, so 2 weeks ago. Is it 2 weeks ago? Many weeks ago. A few weeks ago. Alex had beef with Discart. And Alex's beef is carried over to the Postal Service.
Oh.
Alex-
Ozpost? FedEx.
Ozpost.
Oh, Ozpost, mate.
There's always trouble with
This
Ozpost.
is a
Yeah.
hot take to get our blood running for the episode.
Alex placed an order on Friday. The order said it'd be here Wednesday.
Okay.
Now, normally, if it was international, if it didn't come on Wednesday, not international, if it was domestic, like so say it was coming from Melbourne or Brisbane or whatever, if it came a couple of days late, I'd be like, that's fine. You know, stuff can happen coming like cross borders and stuff. especially
Benefit of
with
the
COVID.
doubt, right?
Yeah. This was coming from Adelaide City,
Oh.
and it ain't here.
Oh my
It
God.
didn't come today, but
So how many business days is that?
it is
three this week.
So, yeah.
If you order it Friday.
Including today, I've ordered Friday. We won't include Friday because I ordered it at like 2 o'clock.
Yeah, that's fair.
So we won't include Friday, but so it's like
Yeah.
today is the thing. And it's not here.
You usually get an email saying, like, your order is being prepared, your order is on its way.
So the last message I got about this thing was Monday, and it said that the information had been received.
Oh.
Really?
That's it.
What?
This is coming. I'm not going to name the place I bought it
Shame
from,
and shame.
but it is a popular place that Alex frequents a lot.
But you will name the postal service.
Yeah.
That is it even their fault then?
Well,
Yeah, I
they
don't
received
think-
it on Monday, so
Okay.
I'm going to blame.
They're
the
never
person.
going to let us open a PO box when we have so many adoring fans sending us cool fan
Then
mail.
we'll use
Yes.
Toll, Braden. We'll use Toll. Or Star Trek, all right? Star Trek's
Mate.
more fun. It sounds like Star Trek.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know.
Star
Can we
Trek's
just get
fun.
like TNT or something? Just
TNT,
But
they
any
just throw it
dangerous
through your
goods?
They're
window.
dynamite. No,
Any dangerous goods? Just
It's
movies?
They're 8 movies.
This is the one you wouldn't tell me.
movies.
Now, here's the thing. The reason why normally I wouldn't be that annoyed, but I was gonna do something on the show about them. It was gonna be a funny thing where I'm like, "Here's Steph. Here's this random box. It's got stuff in it. Open it and have a look." And then she'd be severely disappointed because they're all 4K copies of every Fast and Furious movie.
Oh my God.
Okay,
See,
that's-
I got a message from him saying, like, oh, I got a really good deal on these 4K
Oh, yeah,
movies.
you're like, I got
wonder
8
why they were
movies
such a
for-
Show my
good deal
dog's
now.
ass.
And then he said, yeah. I said, what did you get? And he said, are you ready? I said, ready for what? And he
Are
goes,
you
"Did
ready?"
hear the movie? He said, yes. And he said, I'm not telling you now.
Yeah, and normally, and I'm not going to wait till next week to do the joke because I want to watch Fast and Furious in 4K.
I like the joke.
I'm not fucking crazy. I'm going to pop them in as soon as I get them. Tokyo Drift in 4K? You kidding me?
You could have put some movie magic and you could have just, reboxed them, taped it up.
Yeah, nah. No, because the magic's gone.
Magic
Braden.
is gone.
The magic, something would always feel
Did
fabricated.
Did you have a small...
No, I realised okay. Anyway, so yeah,
Oh, good.
that's my beef for the postal service.
So you got all 8 Fast and Furious films. So how much was it? On 4K?
$400.
No, it was a
One.
bargain.
It was a bargain.
Million.
Oh, you actually got...
Well, JB had 30% off movies,
Ooh.
I thought we weren't naming the retailer.
and then we had. It's not their fault. It's not their fault. Ozpost received the tracking stuff on Monday,
Yeah, John,
It should be here by now.
John Beer doesn't get their shit together.
so they should be here by now.
Yeah.
They're not. Not JB Hi-Fi's fault. We love JB Hi-Fi. Shout out.
There we go.
It
I
cost
mean,
me-
you do
Other
pay their
retailers
wages.
are available.
We do not have
Not really.
sponsorship.
Not for Blue Really. You can go to Sanity.
The Sanity's not even at TDP anymore.
Isn't it?
Isn't it?
No,
I
it's
haven't been
a
to
Princess
clothing store,
Highway or a
really.
Dangerfield or whatever.
I haven't
Yeah,
been
that
to
one.
TDP in ages.
When did that happen?
I don't know. I walked to the food court the other day. I'm like, there's no Sanity here.
I
This
heard,
is like last
I heard
week.
there's a tattoo parlor, though.
Yes,
Yeah,
there is
Celebrity
a tattoo
Ink.
Really?
That's weird as hell.
Anyway,
Yeah.
back on track.
8 Fast and Furious movies in 4K, $100.
Damn.
Damn, that's
Normally, how
Yeah.
much do you reckon it normally costs?
200. It was 200 originally.
That's still pretty good.
Wait, no, then that'd be 50% off, wouldn't it? No, some of them are more expensive than others.
That's pretty good, though. Like, even 200 for 8 4K Blu-rays. That's pretty...
They are the
jumped it.
Fast and
Pretty good
Furious
deal.
films, Braden.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, do you
worth
reckon,
it.
do you reckon they
Thank
charge
you.
more for them?
Couldn't give it to me.
Couldn't give
Had
them to you
nothing
for
to watch
free.
it on.
Yeah, you don't. Fuck you. No, but it was a good deal. I bought another 2 movies on 4K, and it was a great time.
Very nice. Very nice. Should we talk about what we've been watching?
Yeah, I bought 2 movies on 4K, and I watched them.
Oh, what'd you watch?
But you also watched them.
What was that?
Oh,
Mamma Mia 1 and 2. Now we're not going to get into.
we won't get into beefs.
We won't get into anything.
He's ready to throw hands.
I'm not ready to throw hands because everyone is entitled to their opinions.
He's
I
bottling
definitely
it
hope
up right
isn't.
Braden wants to make it personal. It's fine.
I did not make anything personal. I'm sorry.
Your ratings made it personal. Look.
I've heard many mixed opinions, many differing
it's weird
opinions.
because it's not like neither.
There's no concrete. Everyone agrees.
I will always, Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again. First of all, best sequel title ever for
Is
a
an
film.
excellent sequel.
It's
title.
amazing. It's my hill, and I will die on it. Fuck, I have investment properties on that hill.
Okay.
It's where
It's where he goes.
it's my hill.
That's your villa.
Yeah, I'll protect it with my life. But does Mamma Mia 2 have better ABBA? Mamma Mia 1 have better ABBA songs? Yes.
Absolutely.
It's probably the more iconic one.
But do the songs in Mamma Mia 2 flow organically into the movie? Absolutely.
Because it's made for a movie.
Mamma
Yes.
Mia 2, on the other hand, no, Mamma Mia 1, on the other hand, sorry. So confused. So much Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia.
I just
we-
always
did
felt
we all
like the
get it?
songs in Mamma Mia 1 kind of just come out of nowhere.
So it's
Yeah.
more forced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a stage musical adapted. So
Yep. So it's
It's
forced hits.
a
whereas
lot.
The second one.
The second one's just like, these are relevant to the story we're telling. Except for maybe the first one.
That's nice.
what was the first one?
When I kissed the teacher.
Oh, that was weird.
That's great. That's such a dope song.
I am just looking at Letterboxd though. Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again. You really are on this hill because the average score is like 6.6 or 60% and 3.5 average on Letterboxd.
He's
You're
got
giving it a
5.
5. Like, and he's been on this like hype train.
He's been on
for
the train
for
since it
years.
came out.
He showed me Mamma Mia 2. We watched it at my house.
You
remember?
cried.
Still do.
He loves it.
He
I'm
rocked
just-
up to my house, made me watch the first one just before we went and saw the second one.
Were you a big ABBA fan?
No.
No. See,
Really?
it's just so
It's just the movie.
interesting to me that he loves this film so much.
Generally loves.
He just loves
Honestly, I love seeing people be passionate about things. So
To
I'm
me,
here for
it's
it.
just like I can't not have a smile on my face every time. Everyone in the film is having the best time.
Yeah.
And it's got the best ending credits in the history of films ever. When they're
Oh,
singing
I mean,
Super
when they
Trooper.
just keep doing the
Hey,
movie.
props to Amanda Seyfried and Dominic Cooper. They were in a very serious relationship that ended a few years after the first film, and for them to come back and play husband and wife,
Yeah.
and do it professionally, good on them.
Well
I'm
done.
sure as an actor, you're probably meant to do it.
Yeah.
But it'd be
Yeah.
hard for anyone.
Yeah.
I do think it's a better sequel. Like the sequel surpasses the original. I really enjoyed it, but it's just fascinating to me that you have so much love for this specific movie. of
Pierce
all the
Brosnan
movies.
can't sing though, can't he?
Oh, he's the best. I love that he can't sing.
He can't sing at all.
I love
can't.
that they just commit to the fact they don't dub him over with another voice.
can't sing.
They don't cast someone who can sing. They
just
just
go-
have these guys not be able to sing.
When
It's
you
the
watched it,
best.
did you get the feeling? And I absolutely noticed it this time. The music, the people editing the sound and everything try their hardest to cover him. With
I love the fact that they edit the singing of everyone too, sort of like you hear more who's in focus at the time,
except for him.
except for him. I love that they boost the audio of depending on who's sort of the main people singing. It's excellent. I
Who's
love
your
it.
favourite of the dads?
Oh, Colin Firth.
Oh, see, mine's Steven Stellan.
Oh yeah, he's good.
Stellan
fun.
Skarsgård.
Sorry, yeah, Steven Stars. Yep, him.
Yeah. No, I Colin Firth was my favorite. I loved him. It was great.
He's great because he's
Colin
great in the
Firth's
second one when he's like,
He's
I
so-
told many,
I tell you,
many.
oh my
people.
god, I love it. My favorite thing going into having never seen Mamma Mia and watching the first one and then the following night watching the second one. My favorite thing about it, I had no idea what the actual plot of the thing was, and
Do you like that you never find out who the father is?
I love that.
It's clearly
And
Sam. though.
I love that. I love how positive it is. I was expecting
you
it to
can't
go
not
into like
have a smile.
fighting drama, and
No.
it doesn't. They're
They
just
all just wanna be her dad.
They are the best male role models I've ever seen.
Which one's did you say Sam?
Sam.
one's that?
Bill. No, Bill.
Bill.
It's Stellan Skarsgård. That's her dad.
You reckon? I mean, she's blonde.
Eileen Knox, directors.
Blonde. Oh, they discussed
Yeah,
it.
they discussed it.
Right.
But it's also they make it pretty obvious in the sequel because he's the last one she's with before she gets the
Pregnant,
pregnant.
yeah. The pregnant.
I love his young actor too. His young actor is the best.
Yeah.
You right?
Yeah, I was just reflecting on the movie.
The only thing is that when you watch one, then you immediately watch two. The consistency between what they tell you in one about how she met all of them.
Oh, that was
it's out of the window.
that was
because
my
I was
a
a lot of it they just throw in for jokes, like Pierce Brosnan's character when he's young looks like a hippie and shit.
I love that was one of my favorite parts of the first one. There's just the old photographs and they're all done up and like Colin Firth's like a little punk boy with like a choker and a guy liner and stuff. It was great.
See, when I
they
watched
tone it down.
When I watched it the first time, when I rewatched it again, when it cut to her memory of them, when she opens up the thing, she sees them all, but it's their old, like, they're all in their costume.
I loved that.
I was like, sorry, I was just like, well, that's what she probably remembers them as. That's her memory. Then that went out the window when he shows physical photos of what they look like, and I went, I can't use that argument anymore.
I loved it. I thought, I love the first one. It was great. But I tell you what, can I move on to another topic quickly?
Absolutely.
We're spending a lot of time on Mamma Mia and Mamma Mia 2. I watched Princess and the Frog for the first time. I loved it.
Yeah, the animated.
Yeah, that was the final 2D animation that the Disney princesses
The music
did.
is funky. The music is funky.
The music's so good.
Sorry, hey, I won my bet, by the way.
You won your bet?
I won the bet.
Congrats. You can
Very
listen to
nice.
the pre-show if you want to hear Alex make his bets. Boys, dogs. Yeah, Princess and the Frog. I loved it. I'd never seen it before. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
It's very underrated.
Oh, incredibly.
I've seen it.
I loved it. I
Exactly.
highly recommend.
Case in point.
Highly recommend. It is so much fun. Jim Cummings as the Firefly, I love. Jim Cummings in anything, I love. But all the characters are great fun. The songs slap.
Storyline is like really like
It's great. I'm so here for
Is
it.
this
I
the
love
one
it.
about the person trying to save the restaurant?
Yes.
Okay. I know of it.
Yeah. And the bad guy voodoo doctor has one of the best songs in a Disney film ever. Holy fuck, I love it. Like Friends on the Other Side with the call, like, are you ready? Like the
Yeah.
20s jazz is
it's the
freaking
jazz
great.
music. It's just
Oh.
so good. Even the setting of being like in Louisiana.
John
and-
Goodman, New Orleans.
Is John Goodman in it?
John Goodman's the blonde girl's dad.
Oh, I
Big
didn't even
Southern
realize.
gentleman.
Papa
I
Goodman.
didn't even
It's amazing.
realize.
I loved it.
Did you guys know there's a Monsters Inc. TV show, by the way?
Yeah, Monsters at Work.
I haven't
Apparently
watched
it's
it yet.
very
I haven't seen it
average.
either.
Is it?
Yeah.
I did not know.
The marketing tries to tell you that Mike and Sully are in it, but you know they're only in it for the first episode.
Yeah, I was kind of assuming that, but it's sad to hear that that's true.
Yeah, it's not bad, but it's not Monsters
great.
Inc.
Yeah,
or
fair.
it's
No
not
Mike
even
and
Monsters
Sully.
University.
Yeah.
Also, a little tidbit I learned today. So you know, Gillian Jacobs.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know it's pronounced Gillian Gillian Jacobs.
Gillian Jacobs.
Gillian Jacobs.
I feel like I have heard that
Yeah,
before.
she said it
but-
the other. I saw her on some talk show snippet. She said it's
Yeah.
Gillian Jacobs.
Ah.
Yeah,
Her
just,
name just hasn't come up enough.
I just felt shame when I
did
was
not know
like,
that.
I've always
Makes
heard
sense, though.
Gillian
It
Jacobs.
does make sense.
It's the alliteration. Gillian
Yeah.
Jacobs rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, Gillian Jacobs does really.
Enunciate.
Yeah.
It's really, really
Speaking
satisfying.
of Gillian Jacobs,
Ooh.
I watched a movie this week with her in it.
Ooh,
Fear Street, Part 2,
is she in it?
Oh, that's right.
1974.
What a transition. We didn't even plan that.
No. I can do segues too.
You can.
Segways.
Tegways.
Tegways.
That's segues.
How, Alex,
I don't think
how
you
is
said
the second Fear
Better.
Street? Better.
Better.
You liked the first one.
I liked the first one. I loved the second one.
Ooh.
The second one is way more consistent in pacing. The characters overall, there's one or two characters in the first one that you just go, all right, like
Do
you're,
they follow
you're
any of the
doing a
same
thing,
characters?
and pardon?
Is it the same characters?
No, because it's a flashback. So at the end of the first one, spoilers.
I mean, they're horror movies.
They track down one of the survivors of this curse,
Ah, okay.
which is Gillian Jacobs.
Ooh.
And then at the beginning of this one, they go to her house and she tells them the story, her experience with the curse. So it flashes back to summer camp 1975, 1978 or 73. And my God, is this one a lot of fun?
Yeah.
The music's great. You get a lot of Bowie.
Nice.
What is it? You get a cover of a song of one of I don't know.
I'm going to look it up.
Yeah, I know. She's a big Bowie fan because her dog's literally named Major Tom in the future or the present, 1994. But overall, like it's a great horror, like camp film. Like
Yeah.
especially it's
Like
very,
an old Friday the 13th.
very
and
Friday the
stuff.
13th, even to the point where they filmed it in the same location as one of the Friday the 13th movies.
That's cool.
Oh.
This one stars Stranger Things girl.
Sadie Sink.
That's her. She's great in it. She's the main character. Her and her sister at a summer camp. Her sister's a counselor. She's a camper. And you know, this one explores more of the history of the curse, what they're dealing with. I will say it's scarier.
Yeah.
So it sucks for Michael and
I was
Brody.
going to say, you said the last one was we would have been fine with.
This one's scarier.
This is scarier.
Much scarier or
A little bit. Definitely, yeah.
like jump scares
But-
or
I don't want to, jump scares, but a lot of tension scares.
okay.
Like a Friday the 13th.
Yeah, like a Friday the 13th. Each of these films so far has nailed the tone that they're going for,
That's
and
cool.
the era of like the type of horror films they're trying to recapture. Like the cast is great, the characters are fun, the kills are good. There's the kills in the first one. There's definitely one including a bread slicer that stands out a lot more.
Oh my god! Okay.
Did they show a trailer for the third one? After
They
the
do,
second
and
one?
this is what I want to talk about.
Ooh.
So the third one's set in 1666.
What?
And my goodness, because we're going back to
The start of the curse.
start of the curse.
Oh, that's fun.
And guess what they're doing? You watch the end. So
Yep.
I want to tell you about it. Guess the movie I'm trying to describe.
Okay.
By describing the end of this film.
Yeah.
So the movie ends, and then there's a trailer with most of the same actors, but it's in olden times.
Oh.
Back to the Future 3.
Oh.
You know when Back to the Future 2
right,
ends, and then you get that
Yeah.
trailer for Back to the
Western-
Future 3, and they're all in the Old West.
Oh my
But
God.
all the characters are played by actors like from the other
That
films.
have appeared, yeah.
Same thing in this.
That's fun.
So all the actors from Part 1 and Part 2 are back, but they're all playing characters in
That's
1966
great.
world.
Oh, what fun. That's cool. I like that we haven't had any like other like spoilies for this until
Is there only
Each
three
week.
of them?
Only 3. So this Friday is the last one. I'm super excited for it. I have another friend that's really into it, so I'm happy I get to talk with them all about it.
Very nice.
But they're really fun, and they're great horror films.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And yeah, I really hope the last one's as good. Just on par with the first one, even would be like a solid. So, and you know what? I don't want to throw my expectations out there, but they filmed them all back to back to back. They all wrote them at the same time. To me, the quality has to be consistent. Then
Yeah.
That sounds
Is
right.
Gillian Jacobs the only big name star in the? Oh, apart from Sadie Sink, of course, but like huge name
Anyone
star
else
in
standing
the.
out?
has everyone here seen the Halloween reboot, the one that came out in
No.
2017?
I saw that.
You know the kid that got his face impaled on the fence.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, really?
He's in it.
Of course he is.
But that's about it.
Why not?
Okay.
Maya Hawke's in it.
Oh yeah, she
Oh.
plays Drew Barrymore in the first one.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
she's
in it for like
she's in it for a second.
minute.
Yeah.
That's great.
Oh.
That's fun.
Yeah. Like I said, the first one does scream because you get a well-named actress. I'm not sure if I can call Maya Hawke a well-named actress.
Oh, after Stranger Things, she's probably up to
I'd
star
say she's
power.
up there.
Yeah, but yeah. So that's all fun.
Even just familiarly.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's
Familiar?
recognizable.
Familiar?
Familiar.
Family.
Oh no.
But
God.
yeah. Like, it's fun.
Mm.
It's a good time. And I watched American Pickle.
How's American People?
American Pickle's fun.
It is fun.
Yeah. And Chris and I watched another movie, but I'll let him bring that one up.
Okay, sure.
What do you got? What did you watch then?
I mean, we watched The Tomorrow War.
We did watch The
Didn't we?
Tomorrow War.
What did we think of The Tomorrow War?
Better than I thought. So I can say.
I had the same reaction.
I saw the reviews of it, and like everyone just said it was extremely disappointing.
Really?
Yeah. And then you messaged.
What were people expecting?
Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
the thing. I
think-
expected shit.
Yeah, that's what I did
So
too.
I was like, this was fun. Yeah.
And then I saw you on Letterboxd rate it. Then I messaged you about it, and then my other friend just said, "Watch it. It's fun." And I was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
So I watched it on Monday, and you're right. It's a lot of fun.
I think the point I made to you is because the trailer, a lot of people saw the trailer, I think, because it was Amazon were pushing this pretty hard, right? But like, it doesn't say at all what we're fighting in the future.
Yeah.
And then that was worrying me because I'm like, what are the future aliens invading Earth and we're going back in time? What's happening here?
Yeah.
Like, what's it going to be? And we actually get there. It's pretty cool.
How good are the aliens?
Yeah.
The aliens are my favorite part of the film.
Well, the aliens, is it a spoiler to say like anything about them? I
Well,
don't know.
I had no idea. I didn't even seen a full trailer for this film.
I'd seen full
So
trailers
what
and
is?
it doesn't show.
I haven't seen. I've only seen like the little icon on Amazon when I've.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you click that icon, Michael. You click that icon.
Yeah, yeah.
I click that.
So
So,
the-
give me a little rundown.
The premise and the big trailer was so we're watching a soccer game and the whole world's watching, and then all of a sudden like there's a big like portal and all these people from the future come into the stadium.
Okay.
So everyone can see them, so they say the human race is fighting a war in the future and we're losing, and we're here for your help.
Okay.
Like, we've come back in time to get
Okay.
to get your help, and it's just like okay.
Yeah.
Where are they
we
going to
doing?
take this?
What are we doing?
Okay, no, that does
What are
sound
we
kind of
doing?
Is this
interesting.
a
You've kind of got me.
Chris Pratt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he a future person or a present person?
It's a present person.
Okay.
But yeah, when we get to the future, it's kind of like, oh, okay. Yeah.
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 I'm on board with this.
Yeah, like, it's fun.
Some moments I loved. I won't spoil it, but I mean, one of them is literally the first scene in the film. It happens twice in the film. When they get deployed to the future.
Yeah, well, that was in trailers, I think.
How like that's brutal.
It is. Yeah, just the bonk, like.
Because did something now? I think I might have zoned out for a second.
Yep.
That wasn't meant to happen, right?
No, of course not. Yeah.
Because I just thought that they hadn't developed the technology yet. Because they did say they had underdeveloped the technology, and I thought they were just trying. Like they're like, whoever survives will survive, and we will use them.
Yeah.
But it was a malfunction. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. But it kind of would have been cool if they just didn't tell the past that the technology was
True, that it's that dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Chris Pratt is probably the best part of the film.
Chris Pratt and the monsters are the best part.
Absolutely.
I'm just going to say, so the monsters, you're thinking it's future aliens. It's not intelligent aliens.
No.
They're like
They're
predators.
hunters.
They're like hunter predators. And the humans just can't handle them.
They're aliens, really. Aliens.
They're
and
aliens,
predators.
but like they're not intelligent aliens.
Like when I say aliens, I mean like xenomorph.
Well, they're just like
Yeah,
mindless
yeah.
sort of killers. Is that the sort of thing?
We're
with it?
food, and they are just eating us.
They have two objectives:
Okay.
Yep.
kill us for food and protect the females.
Yep. And,
Okay.
and the humans literally are just like, we're losing. We're not the apex predator on this planet anymore.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
it's pretty cool. And then it's like, okay, so now there's not a future aliens, because it's like, how are they time traveling if there's a more advanced race attacking Earth or something? It makes more sense. But yeah.
So they explain. Is it sort of like do they do well in the world building? Is what I want to know.
I'd say the monster building.
Yeah, the monster.
The
building's
monsters
fine.
are great.
There's a reveal at the end. Did you like the reveal at the end? The monster reveal.
Like what kind of just what we find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fine.
I liked it.
Kind of felt like they were just finishing the movie.
Yeah.
The juice of the movie was over by then. It was kind of an afterthought.
Oh,
The whole
really?
ending of them going to the
I
Arctic.
kind of like that though.
I just love it because J.K. Simmons appears.
Yeah.
Okay.
hell
okay.
yeah.
This is
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what you need to
I'm
open
I'm
with.
on board with
You
this.
have piqued
Yeah.
my interest.
So if I
Yeah.
can interest you, we got Chris Pratt. He does great, and yeah, just the white spikes. They're cool.
The white
the
spikes,
monsters.
they're so cool.
They are great.
The white
And I
spikes.
can't
Great.
explain anything
They're
about them.
terrifying.
KKK
Yeah.
members.
Yeah.
I can't explain the white spikes until you see them, and then this whole predator
so
idea,
scary.
like it just clicks, and you're just like, whoa, this is like it just gets you into the story, and you're like, yeah, man. When there's only a few humans left.
All
like,
action, no scare.
All action.
all
A
action.
little bit scared.
They're scary, but they're not trying to make
Like
jump
a
scares,
quiet,
right?
placey, scary.
No,
No.
Quiet Place is scary.
Okay.
Is
I'm
there-
fine.
The monsters
there
are
a
very
good-
much in the open. It's not like suspense.
Is the
No-
storyline fleshed out with decent
if
dialogue?
you're going for storyline and dialogue, stay at home.
Look,
All right.
It's not a writing workshop.
It's a really good Chris Pratt action movie.
Yeah, it's
Because-
very fun.
Chris Pratt is great, and his adversary is great.
Yeah, the
And there we
fun's
go.
there.
Yeah.
It reminded me a lot of a movie that I completely blanked, so we'll talk about something else. I can't remember. I was trying to
Because it
think.
reminds me of something, and I can't
Yeah.
really
See,
think.
as you were explaining it, when you hit like with the future sort of thing, all I could think of was Edge of Tomorrow. But
Kind of a little bit edgy. The monsters kind of
More
yeah,
like,
with the
it
tentacles.
gives me World War Z vibes.
Yeah, no, that
Just-
was it.
yeah,
Okay, that was-
that's what it is.
When, especially in the beginning where they're going through the hospital, it reminded me of the end of World War Z where they're going through the hospital.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that, but also the walls at the end.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. That was very World War Z.
Yeah, it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah,
isn't it?
that's all it is. And yeah, that's why I was surprised when you said critics, because what were people
Well,
expecting?
yeah,
If
exactly.
you went in expecting something great, yeah, you're going to be disappointed.
That's the thing. We can have fun movies now, but a lot of people just expect every film to be perfectly written. Like, story. We're allowed to go
Yeah.
into a movie just have fun.
fun,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
You can still have the fun movies.
Like, it's not pretentious like at all.
Like,
which is fun.
I went in just to see how stupid
It's
this
not
movie
like
was.
it's not
Yeah.
coming
And I had
out
a
to
good
step
time.
on
Yeah, and I was like,
anyone's
whoa.
toes or anything.
Yeah.
Like it's just
It did the opposite when I saw the creatures.
It's like when I saw Rampage, and like I went in
Oh, yeah.
thinking Rampage was going to be the dog shit,
yeah.
and then Rampage just ended up being fun, and mainly because of The Rock. Same like that. This ended up being fun. Chris Pratt and the monsters.
Okay.
Me and Steph watched something.
We did.
Steph caught it somehow.
It's just
Christian, Steph, and I.
Steph and I watched something.
No, it's Stephanie.
Stephanie and
Sorry,
I.
that was too easy.
That was pretty good.
What'd you guys watch?
Zulu.
We did watch Zulu. Well, I watched Zulu.
And then, yeah, I saw it was on 9gem at my dad's house. He doesn't, like I said, he lives like no Netflix, no anything.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's like, oh, he said to me when this movie came on when he was a kid, it was like Christmas. They loved it. They used to always gather around and watch
My
it.
dad said the same thing. It was a great epic of the time.
Yeah,
Everyone was on about it.
It was
Yeah.
huge.
I just looked at the who's in it.
I was trying to signal to you off camera.
Also,
I can just stare at you if you want.
before Braden says
Talk
it,
about Zulu.
I gotta say, so usually I come in here and I mention a movie from the 60s and it's old and it's long and you all hate on it. And then we look at the Rotten Tomatoes and it's got 10%. All right. Guess what the Rotten Tomatoes score is on Zulu?
98.
Oh, one off.
99.
Other way.
97.
now I'm disappointed. Now I'm not going to watch it.
Damn it.
It's
But yeah.
yeah, it was like really good. I didn't, like I have the same attitude. Dad's always like, "Oh, let's put on Spartacus," and I'm like,
Yeah. Like Spartacus
ready
is the
for
same.
5 hours
It's good,
of
but
just-
it's of its time.
Yeah,
Where
it's-
old movies, the sequences are so long.
they're epic.
There's
They
a lot
are
of-
like epic.
There's a lot of dead air in old movies, and I don't know.
There's so much.
Like, why?
They like to draw it
They
out.
will
don't
just
they?
film a character walking to the other side of the room, and it will just be
like
like,
pouring a glass of wine,
yeah.
walking back. It's like a whole thing. They they don't know cuts.
Yeah.
They don't know cuts.
As a film, it's pretty cool.
It was cool. Yeah,
Like-
it was action packed for like a movie
Yeah.
from back
And
then
a
as well.
lot of attention paid to the like native Zulu warriors.
Yes.
Yeah.
I said to Christian before the show, like, it was one of those movies where I wasn't sure, like, not that I wasn't sure who I was supposed to be going for, but the filmmakers I would have expected it to be, especially made in 1968. Like, look at how heroic
I
the
thought
white
it would be
people
British.
are.
Yeah, I thought it
that's
would be very
But
Very
British.
it
white
wasn't that
saviour.
case. There was
Yeah.
like, they did well.
The
That's
first thing we
fascinating.
see is a marriage ceremony of the Zulu tribe, and it's dancing and it's beautiful and it's
And it's
happy.
actually, like-
There's no ridicule.
Really
There's
nice.
no,
So
yeah.
the first thing we see is the Zulus kind of living in their country and doing their thing.
Yeah, and then they get invaded.
And then it's like, okay.
Oh.
And then we show the British and we're like, it pays some homage.
Where
you know?
were
That's
the
cool.
Zulus based?
So there's South Africa's like the bottom right. They're
Yeah.
kind of up to the right of South Africa is
Okay.
Zululand.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was, it used to be Zululand before it was colonized.
Now it's part of South Africa probably.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is now.
Yeah,
I think it
This
is
is
part of
probably
South
completely
Africa.
wrong because there's
Yeah.
also the Dutch natives were kind of warring with the Zulus. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like
This
wartime.
dude
White
directed
people.
so many movies. I just looked up the director to see if there was like any correlation between like other like really progressive films or anything. I have no clue what any of them are. But he did 4 films in 1944. He did
jeez.
he did
very old,
1949, 1950, 1950, 1952, 1953, 1953, 1954, 1954, 1954, 1955, 1956, 1957. It's ridiculous. This guy did so much.
Just how
work.
many directing like sort of credits does he have? How
Oh
many?
my
What's
God,
the number?
31.
Pretty good.
And he did them all between like 50 to 70.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got
Yeah.
a pretty progressive name too.
But
His
yeah,
name's
the-
just Sai.
The really interesting thing, which I mentioned to you on the pre-show, was that like this movie seems very old. It's obviously 1870 is the year it's set, but being filmed in 1967, it's like less than 100 years before those events actually
That's
took
like,
place.
yeah, it's their sort of early history.
Yeah, that's pretty
It's-
interesting.
And it
People
feels
would have
like a
been
modern
alive
movie.
when that
It's
happened.
the 60s, and then you're like, oh, it's not even that old from when this happened. Like people could almost be alive that were there.
Yeah, it hasn't
Like,
been that old.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's weird that it's less than 100 years when it was filmed.
And I mean, yeah, like it's definitely like the biggest thing is it's of its time. The action sequence you can't actually stab someone in this movie and have blood gushing out, and the special effects and everything are lacking. And some of the noises they make as they die are pretty funny.
Yeah.
Like just over dramatic.
Yeah,
Sort of.
Yeah.
it's just like you'd think they were fainting or whatever else. But it was quite good and it was quite historically accurate in a
Yeah,
way as
it
well.
was,
Like
yeah.
they used a lot of the techniques and they showed like the artillery and the guns and like everything that the British had versus the spears and the handmade weapons that the Zulus had. They showed
Sharp
the
mangoes.
different strategies of just like the different strategies that the Zulus had to make up for that though as well, and just how I thought it was pretty well balanced as a film. especially
Yeah,
with
like
it.
honestly, the thing that surprised me was the attention paid to the Zulu and the Zulu culture. All
Yeah,
the songs
that's excellent.
were beautiful.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So yeah, I'm still like confused by it because another thing with these epic films is you've got lots of characters and they're all sort of, like you said, a few of them are unnamed. Most of them are just nobodies, but they all seem to have fairly significant like conversations with people. And I'm like, I don't know who that guy is. They all look the same to me. It's grainy. Like
Yeah.
I couldn't distinguish. Like I couldn't figure out who Michael Caine was, and Dad is like, he's that guy.
Okay,
I'm like,
I didn't have a
okay.
problem finding Michael
I
Caine.
couldn't find Michael
but
Caine.
I can't agree. Yeah,
I feel like Michael Caine would stand out a bit.
He's pretty young, but he's still Michael Caine.
I was just like, that guy looks like an off-brand John Cleese. I was like, who else?
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. I was like, who are these people? But yeah,
they're British. They're old.
Cool.
it was good. I enjoyed it. I
I'm
was
glad to hear that
tuned
it's
in.
not super like really, really bad aged badly.
Yeah,
No.
exactly,
That's excellent.
yeah.
Do we want to discuss some Marvel shit?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have to
let's
discuss
go.
some Marvel. shit.
Marvel stuff. Now we're not talking about Loki until the end of the season.
I have seen it all.
Alex has seen it. He's going to blink 3 times if someone dies. And that's it, folks. Audio listeners, sorry. No,
He's having a seizure.
We'll discuss Loki next week once everyone's seen it. We can go full spoilers, go the whole hog on it. It'll be great. But
It's not WandaVision.
some of us saw Black Widow.
WandaVision got nominated for a lot of Emmys.
There's a lot of, oh my God, the Emmy nominations for 23?
23. One of
Black
the,
Widow.
No, for WandaVision.
Oh,
more than Falcon.
Did you see who from Falcon and Winter
Yeah,
Soldier?
Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle
Got nominated for Best Guest Actor.
for 2 minutes.
For two.
It's freaking great.
And Mando got nominated for the most, didn't it?
Yeah, Mando got. I think it was tied with.
The Crown. Probably
Yeah, the
Crown.
biggest one.
Or Queen's Gambit was last year.
Yeah, whichever
That's
got
old news.
whichever
I
got
think
the most.
something has outshined The Crown this year. I'll have to have a look.
Mandalorian.
Yeah, Mandalorian season 2 is huge. They're also doing an extra special. Those behind the scenes videos they do on Disney Plus, the
they do it for
gallery.
Mando?
They're doing one for the finale of season 2 of Mando, and the secrecy around having
Sky.
Luke appear
Sky
is
Guy.
great.
But a movie came out.
Yes,
Did you see it in theaters or did you watch it at home?
I watched it in theaters.
Okay. I got goosebumps when the MCU thing started happening in theaters. I'm
It
like,
was
back
really-
in movies, baby.
It's really good.
And then I watched it at home.
Oh.
because the family wanted to watch it and I didn't
okay.
pay for it, so I wasn't gonna. I wouldn't have paid $35.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm.
I don't know.
Movie
I probably
tickets,
would
man.
have. That's not a lie here.
Yeah.
Apparently, lots of people are watching it on Disney Plus.
60
Huge
million.
amount.
It's the first time they've announced numbers,
Makes
which
it
makes
very
me think
sad.
makes me think the rest of them didn't
Yeah,
do
do
very
too
well.
well, no.
$60 million it
Yeah.
made,
Yeah.
which we were going to mention in finance, but we can mention it here. It made $60 million just at home.
Huge.
So
Huge.
yes, which is good for Disney
me.
Plus, not for cinemas.
No, not for cinemas at all.
Which makes me think it's a kind of little topical. I'm sorry to take away from some of the movie discussion, but should theaters be taking less of a revenue for the tickets? Not theaters. Should Disney be taking less of a revenue of the cut for ticket sales because they're also selling it on Disney Plus, where they get to keep 100% of that revenue?
I wonder if there's
That's
there's
a
been
very fair
it's an
point.
interesting point.
contract negotiations that have been
I don't.
happening
I think
behind the
Sydney
scenes.
I think Disney just went. You need our movie. Like you're not going to not put our movie in there.
I mean, it sounds like a power play that they would make.
That's-
They are
that-
Disney.
Yeah,
Certainly
we're
now that they're releasing numbers, I'm sure that's going to tie into all these contract discussions.
Yeah.
Things are going to be changing.
There will definitely be big discussions going on.
But I just
between
thought
the
that was an
businesses.
interesting thing to think about. Like, do you reckon Disney would? I don't think they would because I think they're a business.
I mean, Disney would take the money.
yeah, Disney are going to
Disney will
say
take the
they're
money.
going to.
That's for sure.
If anything, they'd ask for more. I don't know.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
be like we rescued the movie industry.
But that's just the main thing to say about Black Widow was better than I thought.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
It was fun. I do feel a little bad for ScarJo because she gets outshone immensely in her own film.
Incredibly, yep.
Florence Pugh is
Florence
the person,
Pugh is
the person to talk about, and even
amazing.
David Harbour.
David Harbour does a great
but
job.
it's Pew 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 Pew.
Yeah,
And that's not just guns.
honestly, yeah. This is honestly kind of almost her movie.
Yeah, she's,
some extent.
she's the best part of the film.
She gets the biggest character arc.
She gets the biggest laugh.
yeah, biggest laughs. Oh my god,
Her character is. I loved all of her humor in it.
she's great.
She's got such like subtle, humor.
Subtle little moments. Yeah,
of
she
comedy.
holds it back perfectly, but
Yeah.
gives you just
it's
enough
just things
to laugh
she
at.
kind of mumbles under her breath that you hear that are really funny
Yeah.
too. The vest is great.
Yeah, the vest is excellent. I love that.
Do you think that was a creative choice, like by Disney, in order to? I have to, otherwise it's going to fall down. Because are they trying to prepare her to be like a regular in the MCU? from now on?
Absolutely.
They are.
yeah.
So, is it bad to say that the post credits was probably my favorite part of the film?
I mean, I found my biggest issue with Black Widow is unfortunately it's many years too late.
It's
This film,
To be fair, we've
could-
been saying that since it got an.
This film could have got 4 to 4.5 on ratings everywhere
if it came out in
if it
2016.
came out between Civil War and Infinity
That
War.
really confuses me because
that's
you
when
did
it's
mention
set,
that,
right?
and when
Yeah.
I was reading your review on it, and you're like, "Oh, this should have come out ages ago. Why didn't they ask this question?" I was like, "Any movie could come out anytime." I was like, "I was so
but this
confused.
is set in between Civil War and Infinity War.
Yeah.
So she's dead.
Yeah,
Yeah, we all know
it
this
takes
from
away from
Endgame.
anything that happens.
Bit of a
But
break
that's
of
the thing. There's no
immersion,
Right,
stakes.
there's no stakes.
There's no
Yeah.
stakes for her. Like
There's really
Because you know her, and
there's parts where she's falling out of crashing buildings and stuff, and you're like, you survive.
yeah, you're fine.
It's kind of like watching a Fast and Furious movie. Where
Well,
it's just
because
like, you're not
in
done.
another Marvel movie, you'd think she was going to die, right?
Well,
She did in Endgame.
the thing
Yeah,
is,
but-
if this had come out before Infinity War, you could have believed, oh my god, she might die.
Like there's that little bit, like there's not a lot, but it's there.
Yeah, or she
Here
could
it's
be
not there.
significantly injured. We don't
Yeah.
know. But,
Yeah.
Marvel plot armor.
yeah,
but-
she turns blonde.
I thought the villains were the worst part.
I think
Taskmaster.
incredibly underused.
What did they?
I
do?
like the change up. I found it. I think that was the most interesting
So
part
here's
of
the
it.
thing, I
but
thought
it's severely
everything that they
underused.
did with him. The thing was is that I thought, wow, they're cool.
Yeah.
they're cool.
Taskmaster's badass.
Yeah, I thought, wow, I love it when they're on screen here.
Yep.
They're barely on screen though.
Yeah.
And the main villain, Dreykov.
You see him twice.
Yeah, and you keep getting told how bad he is, but you never.
I did like that from your review.
You never
Yeah.
like everyone's just like he's evil, he's cruel.
It's very true.
Am I going to see this?
Yeah.
They're hyping him up, but you never like.
Yeah,
they don't actually show
like
you.
he takes these girls from homes, and the ones that pass he keeps, and the ones that don't he kills.
Can I
That's
also?
bad, but like it's like wow, that's evil. But can you show me?
I tell you what, this is a pretty dark Marvel movie, though.
Yeah.
Like the entire opening sequence and the entire opening credits are just like really fucked. And it's like, oh man, the little girls who came to see the cool superhero woman movie are now watching a thing about like trafficking. And
Did the opening
God.
credits take you off guard because it was an opening credits in a Marvel film?
Full on opening
Something
credits,
we have not
like
had
an
since Guardians
old
2.
school.
Yeah.
It
like
was
a
like
spy
an old
movie.
espionage movie, and I think they did that really well. Overall, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, Florence Pugh steals the show. I'm very excited for what they're coming with next. I'm just disappointed that it didn't come out ages ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, otherwise,
What
I
did you
really
give it,
liked
Red?
it. I gave it 3.5. I think it's the same.
3.5.
Yeah, it's incredibly well
it's
done.
fun. Maybe even drop it to a 3. I don't know. On the second rewatch, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Rewatching it again with the family Saturday night, it was kind of.
What'd they think?
Emily liked it. Dad thought it was fine.
Yeah.
Mum went to bed halfway through. But like overall, it's fine.
I agree.
I'd like to hear. Sorry, Michael, we have neglected you with what you've been watching, but I have one last movie that I wanted to mention.
Oh, all I did was rewatch Love, Simon the other night.
How was it, Michael? Go on a 5-minute tirade.
I
please.
still enjoy that movie. Off you go, Steph.
I watched Luca.
Hey!
I watched Luca for the first time.
Ba-ba-boob.
Yeah, that's
How
very
was it?
accurate. I really liked it. I
Yeah.
cried. I thought it was
Oh,
so
okay.
cute. The animation was just beautiful, and I was never really sold on the storyline. I was like, what is this movie? Like, I was getting parallels between Luca and Call Me by Your Name. Like, spot the difference.
Yeah.
Luca is Timothée Chalamet. His old mate. I can't even. What's his mate's name? Alberto? No, that's someone else.
Albert,
I'm trying to
isn't it?
Aussie my accent. I don't want to go Alberto.
isn't it? I thought it was Alberto.
Is it?
I
Maybe.
think his friend
Alberto.
Albert.
Alberto.
mate.
Bert. Oh, Bert, mate.
Oh, good old Uncle Bert.
That's
mate,
Army
Bert.
Hammer.
Yeah.
That's Army Hammer, and
And
they're
they
cycling
Army Hammer.
in the Italian Riviera,
Yeah.
which is it was modelled after. I can't remember.
I really
Anyway.
loved it.
I thought it was such a cute movie. I gave it 4 out of 5 because I still prefer Coco. Coco's still probably my favorite, just because I think the storyline and the message that it sends is like just there's more in it. Not that it's necessarily better, but there's just more to it. There's more depth and more complexity. So I had to base it on that. But yeah, the animation was gorgeous, and the music was really cute, and the friendships were really cute, and yeah, it was just like heartwarming. I just loved it from what I saw, which was the whole thing. So anyway, you've seen Luca.
Yeah,
What did you think?
definitely the least liking it out of everyone here.
Okay.
So what did you
haven't
give
seen
it?
it.
Ian?
I think I gave it a 3.
Braden, what did you give it?
I can't remember. I think maybe a 4 or something.
Okay.
I thought it was.
I haven't seen it, so
It's either 3 or 3.5. Definitely right now, going back and thinking it, it's a 3 for me. So
Yeah.
I might have to change whatever I put on it. But I thought it was fine. I thought that some aspects of the film they did well, but some aspects they heavily underdeveloped. I thought the relationship between Luca and his parents was extremely underdeveloped.
Maya Rudolph.
Yeah, I thought that was very weak. But they also gave a significant portion of that to the film. From what I remember, this is all I remember. Yeah, I just thought it was a cute Disney film, a cute Pixar film that kind of had none of the real depth that the other ones have.
Yeah.
That I go to Pixar films to see.
yeah,
but
that's true.
like, it's not Brave. It's not Cars 2. It's not. It's not.
So
Good
it's
Dinosaur.
like
Like I
middle
said,
of
it's
the
on
road.
par with Toy Story 4 for me.
You gave it a 3.5.
Like I said, no matter what I give
We'd
it, I
change
give
it
it
to
a
a
3. I
three.
changed it to a 3, so that doesn't matter.
Braden, you gave it a 4. I gave
Yeah.
it a 4, and it's sitting on a 4 on Letterboxd. I think the animation has just come a long way.
Oh my
I think
God, it's beautiful.
that's really what sold me on it. It's just gorgeous
Yeah.
as a film.
And I watched A Quiet Place 2 again, by the way. Sorry.
That's all right.
just because it came out on VOD, and I got to, and man, kid can act. When
Kid can act.
with the bear trap,
Yeah.
the bear trap, kid can act.
Yeah. I gotta say, my second viewing of that, I was just waiting. I
Yeah.
was just like, oh no. Like,
Is this kind of like does it feel like the nail in the staircase from the first one?
Yeah.
Oh, this is
Worse?
He's like the way he acts.
Do you care?
I'll watch it some
They're
point.
running through a field and he steps in a bear trap, like
And
the
it's-
young kid.
when you know it's gonna happen, it's
Oh,
so
you're
hard
just
to
waiting.
watch the whole scene
yeah.
for it.
That does
like,
sound worse than the nail.
The
Yeah.
sound of like
To be
the
fair,
rusty
so,
metal
like, when-
closing.
when-
That's just
when-
The pause, just the pause.
So this
not
has moved
nice.
to my
when
favorite
he
film
realized,
of the year.
yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
This is
What was it competing against?
Raya and In the Heights.
Okay.
In the Heights, not as much as Raya.
Yeah.
But look, compared to this, like In the Heights, I watch and I go, wow. I watch In the Heights because I go, the performances are great, the music's great, the way they filmed, like the direction of these scenes.
Yeah.
All top level, top notch. Absolutely deserves to be one of the best films of the year. It is one of the best films of the year. It's a fantastic film.
Mm.
The overall writing of In the Heights, though,
Yeah.
it's based on the musical. So
Yeah. It's a stage
there's
musical.
nothing really there to chew onto. It's just there, and it does a good job to get us into these fantastic songs and have these amazing people perform them.
Mm.
And they're filmed spectacularly.
Michaela and I finally watched the end credit scene as well.
Oh, it's good,
fun.
isn't it?
It's really good fun.
Whereas A Quiet Place, everything in A Quiet Place, it's heightened. It's on show. The camera work is top notch. The writing's incredible.
it's a masterpiece of
It's-
filmmaking.
it's-
Yeah.
it's
I'm gonna
like-
say
It's
that.
very good.
Like,
It's
Yeah.
incredible.
like-
Like there's not a second in that film wasted.
Like,
Congrats,
could you, if
Krasinski.
someone ages ago, before like even part one came out, if someone turned to you and was like, John Krasinski, Jim from The Office, he's going to direct.
Two of the greatest modern horror films.
Yes. Would you believe it?
No.
Who would, like, but the thing is, like,
and
who-
like it's one's
like,
a sequel as well.
Yeah.
and
it's
it's
even
like,
more hard to
who would
believe.
have thought he would be able to pull this, like, just pull this
And it's
out?
better.
And then they'll be
Yeah,
like,
the
and it
second one
grows a
is-
mean
This is
beard
it's
too.
better than the first. Just the parallels.
He's turned it up because he's behind the camera. That's
Yeah.
that's
Because
it.
all his
He's-
energy
Yeah,
is focused
he
on.
can focus on
Yeah,
it more.
yeah.
Apart from literally the flashback, that's literally the only thing he's in, and the
Yeah.
rest is just the energy towards it.
And even in that, he's great.
I've said it in an earlier episode, but the parallels between the two stories, the way they managed to converge them together based on climaxes and the themes of like fire and water and everything, the way they managed to show that and like make it seem very natural and very flowy between the two storylines by having the shots one after the other and they're like matching in tone or whatever else. You're the film people. That was like, I can't get over that. I think about that now and I'm
Yeah.
still just in awe of how
So
well
you
it
mean
was made.
the editing during the movie?
Yeah, the editing.
Yeah.
So like the way they've managed to show Cillian Murphy and the girl doing their
the,
thing.
the contrasting scenes, but they're the same.
like on the dock,
Yeah.
and then Emily Blunt in the warehouse, and you've got the fire setting off the fire, and then there's the fire of the lantern at the docks, and then the water putting it out, and just like they happen at the same time, and it
Yeah.
just
yeah, there's masterful editing of those scenes together to have us feeling the exact same thing across the different characters and different
Yeah.
things. And like, yeah,
it's just that sort of stuff. I think it's so well made for a horror film as well. Like you don't expect that sort of stuff, but yeah,
You know what else you don't expect?
What?
The incredible people who support us on Patreon.
We have a
Patreon.com/Millennial
new
Movie Talk. We have a new friend in the crew, in the shout out
Hey.
crew.
we do.
He's got a normal name.
Okay, let's not be mean. But shout out to our wonderful $10 Patreons.
Jonathan.
Mark Fleer, Jai Perry, and Jonathan Edge.
Jonathan. Like you say, Mark Fleer and Jai Perry, they're really good. Like they're fun names to say. Jonathan Edge.
I'm Jonathan
Edge.
Edge.
That's
It's
awesome.
Edge.
Jonathan's Edge.
Jonathan.
This is the edge we need.
But Jai Perry, Mark Fleer. Jai Perry,
I
Mark
can't
Fleer.
think of
Jonathan
Jai
Edge.
Perry
There's
without
the same
thinking
amount
of
of
Nando's.
syllables.
Yeah, Jai
Yeah.
Perry, Mark Fleer.
Same amount of
If
syllables.
Jai Perry,
but
Mark
it's-
Fleer.
It rolls off the tongue more than Jonathan Edge.
But we need to.
We
change
love you,
up
Jonathan,
the,
but get a better name.
Johnny.
I mean,
can we call him Johnny?
if
We'll
you-
call you
phonics
Johnny.
on that one.
If they've become a
Go, Jai Perry, Mark
Patreon,
Fleer.
they know how much Alex will talk shit on the
I was going to
Patreon.
liken Jonathan Edge to Max Power
Max Power.
from The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Like I was like, it's a cool name. It's just a cool name you get from
Austin
the.
Danger Power. No. Austin Powers.
Groovy, baby. I wish I didn't
Jai
do
Perry,
that.
Mark Fleer.
Jai Perry, Mark Fleer, Jonathan Edge. Jai Perry, Mark Fleer, Jonathan Edge.
I'm
said
never
that.
going to say no to more money, but I'm gonna miss just Jai Perry, Mark Fleer.
Yeah, well, you know what? You
Jai
can still
Perry,
say
Mark
that.
Fleer, and
then
Jonathan
you
Edge.
say, and Jonathan Edge.
And Jonathan.
We love it. We love to see
I
it.
can't
Oh,
wait
sure,
till
then
it's
just call him
like,
Johnny.
It's
Come on.
heaps of names.
Jai Perry, Mark Fleer, Jonathan Edge.
There we go.
Like you
Edge.
have to
Jonathan
enunciate the
Edge.
edge. You can't not.
You got to make it
like a
sound
James
cool.
Bond. Like Jonathan Edge. You're getting your money's worth. Where he's sitting here talking about your name for a
Johnny
while.
Edge.
Johnny Edge.
Can we ask him if that's
No, because
alright?
now it's too close to Johnny English, and I can't handle that.
Johnny Edge. Let me know if that's okay.
Yeah, hit us up. Hit us up. Let us know.
I like it.
Christian Bianchini,
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can support us on Patreon if you want to.
if you want. But I would recommend, because then we get a shit on you. And your name.
Yeah.
Alex really enjoys that.
I think we all really.
Yeah, it is good fun. Now, quickly,
Give us money.
before we get into the segments that round out our wonderful program here,
What are you trying to
I want to talk about a fun little trailer thing that came out today.
Oh, yeah, it's the best thing.
with-
Disney's marketing really nailed this one.
One Ryan and Taika.
Yeah.
This was so much fun. Have you guys seen this video today?
I didn't watch it.
Ryan
I didn't.
Reynolds,
Did you say Taika?
yeah,
Yeah,
Ryan Reynolds
Taika
put up a
Waititi.
video.
Deadpool.
He put up a video which is to advertise
Free
for
Guy.
Free Guy.
Yep.
Comes out next month.
Go
They've
see it
done
so Brayden can.
they've done a video where it's Deadpool and Korg reacting to the trailer.
Oh my god.
And I highly recommend. He
It's
shits
great
on
fun.
he shits on Fox and Disney so well. They joke about Marvel perfectly. Oh, it's great.
Okay, yeah,
I will
I
need to watch this.
It's
They're
good
definitely
fun.
going to bring Deadpool into the MCU.
I mean, this the amount of headlines online that I've seen from today being like Deadpool's first foray into the MCU. It's like, dude, it's a fucking dumb
It's
YouTube
just a
video.
fun trailer they've done for.
I tell you what, they put the effort in though.
Oh, Korg looks great.
Korg looks fantastic. It's great. I highly recommend. Look it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone check it out. And Michael, I need my things.
Give,
Actually, you need that one first.
give him his things.
We're not doing the trailer game today. Thank you.
Oh.
Oh. No, we've got higher lower though.
Oh, we like
I
Higher Low.
know.
Ladies and gentlemen, guess what time it is? It's time for Finance with Alex. How long can Alex do while he gets the things up?
Money time.
Money time.
Money,
Because
money,
guys,
money,
it's
money,
about.
Okay, there's only so many times you can do that. To...
Yeah.
Yeah, but it bought me a few seconds.
Yeah, okay, no, that's fair enough.
I mean, it's still nothing, but
guys, how do we feel about money?
I like money.
I've lost a lot of money.
I've won money today.
I've been
I won money
earning
while
money
doing the
today.
show.
Man, we've had ups and downs. It's crazy. You know what? Money's tough.
Oh, it's in dark mode.
Money rules the world. I love dark mode. Okay, who here uses things in dark mode?
I use everything in dark mode.
Yes, I do too.
I
Oh,
also,
this
yeah.
is really
I
throwing
love
me
dark
off.
mode.
That's
hard to read.
Ugh, that's really throwing
Anyway,
me off.
That's
All
really
right,
hard to read.
Let's go.
Starting at number 5 in its 7th week in the
Far
box
out.
office, A Quiet Place Part 2. We talked about it on here already. You won't be able to. It won't be on here next week because it's been released on VOD now, so it's going to be
Ooh.
making money through there. It made $3.1 million this week,
Jesus.
and with a 23.1% drop off from last weekend.
That's really good.
Worldwide, it's made $279.6 million off a $55 million budget.
Fuck.
Currently sitting on a 91% on Rotten Tomatoes with a 93 audience score.
Congrats. That's
Nice,
excellent.
nice.
Well done to the Krasinskis and all that jazz.
The Blunt, the Krasinskis, the Blunt and the Krasinskis.
Blunt's got another movie coming soon.
Does she? Oh, she does. With The Rock.
Jungle Cruise.
Yeah. Thanks, Michael.
Oh, did you see quickly about The Rock? Did you see his little tease about, he loves Black Adam.
Yeah, I
he's-
saw the picture.
He's so excited for Black Adam.
I think he's the biggest fan of Black Adam.
Imagine if it sucks.
Oh man, if it sucks and he's just
But
been
Noah
so
Centineo's
happy
in
about
it, so I can't suck. You
Oh,
know,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
got a great track record.
And
with films.
Pierce Brosnan.
And Pierce Brosnan. There we
Is
go.
it?
Is he going to sing?
Is it Pierce Brosnan?
Yeah, he's playing Dr. Fate.
Yeah,
isn't he?
Dr. Fate.
Yeah, I hope he sings.
Man, it's great.
Coming in at number 4 in its second week of the box office, we have The Forever Purge, making $7.1 million. That's a 43.1% drop off from last week. It currently has $36.4 million worldwide.
I cannot believe it.
It's made its budget back because it's got a budget of $25.8 million. Sitting on a 47% Rotten Tomatoes.
Ooh, okay, yeah,
With a
that's
78 audience score. Number 3, The Boss Baby Family Business.
Oh my
in its
God.
second weekend in the box office with $8.8 million. That's a 44.5% drop off from last week. Worldwide, it's made $39 million off an $82 million budget.
Oh, that's a high budget for that.
I found out though it did come out online
Oh,
as well as coming out.
Okay.
okay. You've hit your mic a lot tonight.
Yeah, it's just in the way, guys.
Yeah.
Give us money. We can.
For what?
So we
For
can-
invisible mic
I
cords?
was about to say it's good for some. I wish mine was in my way.
Chris,
Sorry, what was
That's
that?
a real demonic look on
I
your
literally
face.
just-
Sorry, Chris, can't hear you down there.
I was going to say the money's either going to go towards a new mic stand or a chiropractor.
My dad's got a $100 gift voucher.
Whichever we
for
need
a chiropractor That
first.
we don't need, so we got that
Oh,
covered.
but there you go. Yeah, you can go get your neck done.
It's made $82 million worldwide. It's sitting on a 47% on Rotten Tomatoes. With
Okay, so it's kind of hit.
with
its
an
budget.
89 critic score.
Okay.
Audience score, sorry. At number 2, F9, The Fast Saga.
F9.
I would know. In its third week of the box office, $11.4 million. It's It's a 50% drop off from last week. Worldwide, it's made $544.1
Oh God.
million.
Oh my god, that's so much money.
Of a $200 million budget. It's got a 59 critic score and an 82 audience score.
Half a billy.
Half a billy.
Half a billy, bro.
That's good in COVID times.
That's
pretty
friggin'
great.
amazing.
And at number one, Black Widow, $80.3 million. We said before that it could have been more, but it made $60 million on the weekend for Disney Plus. It has a worldwide gross of $165.5 million of a $200 million budget.
I think it might hit it.
Maybe.
I think it might get its
got
budget back.
80 critic score and a 92 audience score. I did look at some numbers though. This is the biggest second day drop off in a Marvel film ever though.
It was the biggest. It was the biggest something on first day though.
Who had
It's the biggest since COVID times.
Yeah,
Who's
yeah,
had
it's
the
the
biggest
biggest first day.
This has got the biggest drop off.
Oh, what was the second? Oh, I thought you said it was the second.
I only
biggest.
looked at the first.
I thought
Sorry,
you said it was second.
Oh no,
biggest.
it's the biggest drop off.
On second
in
day,
the
yeah,
second
no,
day.
model that around.
So a lot of people went out the first day to go see it, and after the first day, they were projecting it was going to make $100 million. But then later in the week, it started dropping and dropping and dropping because not as many people went out because everyone was at home watching it.
Understandable. Everyone's at home.
Family, especially big people, like would have been like in a group and been like, "Hey, let's pull our
Exactly
money
right.
together, go see it cheaper at home." But yeah, so that brings us into our
Update.
little game, guys.
Update.
A little game.
Oh wait, our game or draft?
Draft.
Yeah, that's
Game
what you meant.
draft.
Cool.
Yeah. Sorry.
Update on the draft.
Oh my god, it's not in dark mode.
Where's your consistency, Google?
Come on, Google. All right. In first place, we joked about it last week, but it's insane. He's hit the $200 million club.
200.
Michael Herman, welcome. $207.4 million.
Far out.
$143 million of that is Fast and Furious 9. Your next biggest one is Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard with $35 million.
Yes.
That's amazing.
In second place, hey Chris,
Hey.
$182.7 million. Corella's carrying your team with $81 million. The next one is Peter Rabbit 2 with $37 million.
Oh,
That's
Peter
not
Rabbit
too
too.
far behind.
No, not at all. So I accidentally scrolled my screen to this.
Oh, nice.
Anyway, so in third, we have Steph. Black Widow's carrying you with, and altogether you got $174.5 million. Black Widow's carrying you at the moment with $87.5 million.
Very nice.
Okay.
Fourth place, it's your boy, Alex, $151 million.
Hell yeah.
All of that's A Quiet Place Part 2.
Yeah.
And Braden,
Hell yeah.
only one movie out so far, so there's still time. You got Reminiscence,
Oh, hell yeah. Reminiscence coming.
$28.3 million
Get
just
keen.
in the Heights alone.
So I'm a solid 100 mil behind.
Does anyone have old, or was that left?
I got old.
He's got
You've
old.
got old. When does that come out?
Old's gonna make money.
Old? Come on. Reminiscence is going to
Come on, join the train.
All right,
Join
it's
the
gonna
train.
smack.
Old ain't coming on VOD. Reminiscence is, so
We'll see.
M Night. You always back M Night.
Yeah, okay.
Always
But
back M. Night.
We know M. Night can go either way.
He hasn't made a bad film yet.
Yeah, okay.
Recently.
He hasn't made people say Glass is bad.
Yeah, I know.
People don't classify Avatar as a film.
That's how bad it is.
Yeah.
But Shang-Chi, so just to remind everyone, I've got Shang-Chi, Suicide Squad, Old, Don't Breathe 2.
Yeah, he's got it.
Chris has got Reminiscence left.
Oh, yeah.
Steph's got Space Jam 2 and Paw Patrol. Spiral, by the way, officially out. Spiral will not be making any more money. That's donezo.
Yeah.
Wrath of Man still getting a couple thousand every week, but Spiral's completely gone from...
Spiral's gone.
It's not playing in theaters anymore. So Steph's still got, what'd you say? You got Paw Patrol and Space Jam 2. Braden's got Free Guy, Candyman, G.I. Joe, Snake Eyes, and Reminiscence. So
I'm confident with a bunch though.
That's why
I'd
you
be
guys are
very
all on the
confident.
Reminiscence train.
Honestly, you know what? By the way everything's going, Free Guy, Candyman, and Snake Eyes. I'd say Snake Eyes is your worst one there.
Snake Eyes, the first one.
See, that's the one I keep
I was
seeing.
gonna say-
That's the one I keep seeing advertisement for.
Wait,
like,
what are my
pop
ones
up.
again? And
Free Guy, Candyman, G.I. Joe. I think Candyman's going to carry your team. No, Free Guy's going
Free
to carry.
Guy.
I think Free Guy will be the biggest one.
See, I think
Candyman though has got a lot of talent behind him. People might come. out
I
for it.
hope Candyman does
It's
well.
also a reboot
it's
sequel.
and people do like the original.
Yeah, people like the
cult
original was a cult
classics or-
classic.
Yeah, so you're gonna get a big fan
and like
base.
I said, you put Jordan Peele
people
on that
on
movie.
people on Jordan Peele stuff.
He's going to be there. And then Reminiscence is obviously smash hit of the year.
Yeah.
Future
I mean,
smash hit of the year.
how many of those are going to streaming though?
for Reminiscence.
Just any of them.
At the moment, I think only
Free Guy
Reminiscence.
isn't.
Free Guy is not.
They're specifically saying it's not.
Candyman, I don't believe isn't. Candyman's Universal. It won't be.
If I can just have... I don't know if G.I. Joe...
So G.I. Joe, I think, is Paramount, so it would be getting the same treatment
Yeah.
as A Quiet Place Part 2.
Okay,
But
yeah.
we saw how well that did.
That did very well.
So you still could be...
I mean, that was the cinema experience.
that
though.
was the first one back.
Snake Eyes really ain't really...
Did you see the ads they did for Snake Eyes recently? How they filmed in with old G.I. Joe action figures? They did ads.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, it's actually quite good.
Oh my God, that's exciting. I like that.
And Michael's got Jungle Cruise and Reminiscence.
Jungle Cruise looks fun.
You guys are
Jungle
going to
Cruise.
ride or die with that one, aren't you?
Yeah.
Reminiscence.
Oh, I have a hit
Reminiscence.
prediction based on the trailer of Jungle Cruise.
It's gonna suck.
No, the big purple tree that they're trying to get to.
Yeah.
They have to Pirates of the Caribbean flip the boat.
Oh, you reckon?
Because when it comes in on that shot, it's actually pulling up from twisting. So I reckon it's going to be under the water.
I reckon it's not going to be great.
I reckon it could be fun.
I
have
think
no
the
idea.
blunt and the rock have a lot to do for this. The blunt rock.
The Blunt Rock.
The blunt rock have a lot to do. They got some. They're going to carry this film.
They really have
'Cause
to.
watching that trailer, man, it just looks dull.
Looks like a Disney movie.
Also, I don't like Jack Whitehall.
I like Jack
What's he
Whitehall.
been
I
in?
don't mind Jack Whitehall.
Whitehall.
I don't like.
Isn't
him.
he just
I'm
like
sorry?
in like 8 out of 10 Cats? Or like he's in those British.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, he's like.
Oh, I like.
I'm
I like
excited
those
for
shows.
Jesse Plemons out of everyone.
I like
love-
Jesse Plemons.
I love Jesse Plemons.
He's
You give
good.
me him in Game Night any day.
Yes.
Game Night is one of the best comedies of recent years.
I agree with that.
And with saying that, we're bringing on to the next thing. Michael,
Bring it
do I
on.
have-
Bring it on down the
Jack
road.
Whitehall.
Yeah. He's funny and
okay,
stuff.
yeah.
I like the British TV shows that he's on.
you should just-
They're funny.
I think it's we're good.
What is he in?
He's in that teacher. He was in like that Bad Education show. I feel like it's called
I
Bad
didn't watch
Education.
that.
I feel like it's not.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Higher or Lower. If you're new to Higher and Lower, don't know how it works. Basically, what's going to happen is I'm going to give all of our contestants, it's two teams. We've got Michael and Braden versus Chris and Steph.
Hell yeah.
What's
Alright.
going to happen is I'm going to read out a movie and its Rotten Tomato score. Then I'm going to read out another movie and they have to guess, is it higher or lower? Beautiful.
You nailed that.
Thank you, Dad.
Good work.
So
Braden.
who's going first this week? You can. I think you can decide.
You too.
Okay.
All right.
Shit.
Michael and Braden.
Here we go.
Crazy Rich Asians. 91% Rotten Tomatoes. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Higher or
It's the
lower?
first one.
Yeah. Sorcerer's Stone for all them Brits.
Stone.
Not Brits, the other ones.
American.
Yeah,
Americans. They don't understand the
Sorcerer's-
word philosopher.
Yeah.
It's too sophisticated.
It's too long.
What's philosophy?
So what are you thinking?
I
91%.
reckon Harry Potter's lower. 91?
Yeah, I know.
People love it, but I don't think you can. I don't know if it would critically be rated that high.
I'll back that. We'll go lower.
On
You're
lower.
correct. 81% sits.
81.
The
Okay.
Philosopher's Stone.
Still high. Still very high.
Oh, this game stresses me out.
Steph and Chris.
Everything
heard.
stresses you out.
You got this
Harry
stress?
Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
I said you got this stress.
81%. The Hunger Games Catching Fire.
Oh,
Higher or lower?
Which one was
number
that?
2?
Yeah.
that's the second
That
one.
one's
Yeah,
good.
I liked it better than the first one.
Yeah. 81.
But yeah,
81,
81%.
higher or
This
lower?
is critics'
I'm, good to
score.
go, I'm ready to go higher on that.
You want to go higher?
I'm ready to go
All right,
higher.
we'll do it for Finnick. We'll go higher.
We have high for Finnick.
Correct. Sitting at 90%.
Good job, Chris.
Hunger
Ooh.
Games Catching
The second
Fires.
one
My
was
God.
good.
Second one
The
slapped.
second
I don't
one was
remember.
really
I don't
good.
remember
I
it.
think I watched the second one.
I've seen
I can't
the second
remember
one. I
anything
haven't seen
about it.
The Quarter Quell.
Yeah.
It was
so
Jeez.
good with
yeah.
the clock.
You're an
'Cause
expert.
the third one doesn't have a Hunger Games in it.
Third one doesn't have anything. It's shit.
no.
Half a movie.
It wasn't
The-
that.
well, the
the end
first
of the
part-
second one is that they're off doing the resistance thing, aren't they?
I'm going to be honest. The second one, maybe one of the best cinema experiences I've ever had. When at the end, when she fires the arrow into the dome,
Yeah.
and then she wakes up and she's like, "What happened to District 12?" And Gail's like, "There is no District 12 because they bombed that motherfucker."
Damn.
Yeah.
That
that
got me
was a
hyped, and
huge
then I
I don't
got
remember any of this.
so disappointed.
We've spoken
Yeah.
about a lot of good
Yeah, same.
sequels in this episode.
Yeah.
Like a lot of good. It's like
Space Jam.
yeah, that's another one.
So, guys, you heard it here. Catching Fire, 90%.
90.
Melissa McCarthy's Spy, higher or lower?
I mean, you know where I stand. on
Surely
this.
lower.
Oh, yeah, we're just going for it.
Surely lower.
That's sitting at 95%.
That's criminal.
Have you guys not seen Spy?
No.
Go home and watch Spy. Spy's great.
I don't care how
Jason's-
funny it is.
it's
That's
95.
criminal.
95. No, watch it. It's good. It's Melissa McCarthy, not doing Melissa McCarthy. It's
Oh.
got Jason Statham in it. Jude Law's in it.
Okay.
Those are some big
wait,
names.
Tell me
what?
that's not Melissa
on.
McCarthy doing Miss Melissa McCarthy.
That's
Yeah, wait, that just put me right back to what I thought.
Wait for it, because that's not the film. That's the thing. Everyone underestimated Spy. Oh, it's got 95% for God's sakes. Why do I have
Jude
to,
Law in it. I want to
Alright,
put Jude
why do
Law.
I have
Yeah.
to argue? It's got Rose Byrne in it.
interesting.
It's great comedy.
Weird.
That's a
Is
wild
Mark
card.
Strong in it, or am I making that up?
No,
That's
that's
Grimsby.
Jason Statham.
That's Jason Statham.
No, but Jason Statham plays
Mixed up
this-
my UK
yeah.
bold men.
Jason Statham plays a spy that keeps talking about all the crazy shit he's done. It's great.
Nice.
All right. So you heard it here. Spy. Whose turn is it? It's your turn.
That's
Their
Spy. 95%. Logan. Higher or lower?
Oh.
I never saw
If-
Logan.
Oh my god!
Swear to God.
I'll throw hands.
Logan's
I'm with you.
Wolverine.
I'll throw hands.
The last Wolverine film.
In Asia? No.
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 What do you mean?
It's not the solo
This is
Wolverine
old. This is
movie.
old.
What's
It's
that
Old
called?
Man Logan. That's the Wolverine.
Wolverine.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
thinking of that.
This is the one with him and the girl.
I don't know anything about the Logan one he's talking
Can
about.
I spoil Logan? Because I haven't seen it either, but I do know what happens at the
What?
end. Like,
Yeah.
You haven't seen it, but you want to spoil it.
Yeah, just because, just to give Christian
Sure.
some context,
Yeah, I
this is the
need a
one where
chance.
Wolverine dies.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They all die.
They all die.
Who's
All the X-Men.
Everyone. All the main
You
characters.
got to watch Logan.
Have they
Logan's-
have they
except for the
reached
kids.
the apocalyptic future that they were all
This is
trying to
beyond that.
avoid? Right.
Chris,
No,
Chris,
they
I hate
solved
to-
that, but this is still worse.
Okay, maybe I gotta watch this.
I hate to break it to you. That they fucked the X-Men entirely.
Yeah.
Do not worry
As
about
in,
it.
like the
Do not worry about continuity. Do
The
not worry
people
about
fucked
where
it,
it's
yeah.
set. Just to know
Just
that.
enjoy Logan.
Just wait for
People
Marvel
love
to get
Logan.
it again.
yeah. Okay.
I love Logan.
people love Logan?
Logan
It
got
was
nominated for
huge when it
Oscars.
Logan's
came out.
fucking
All
great.
right.
got
Well,
nominated for
considering it
Oscars.
sounds like they butchered it, maybe
It'd be better than Spy. The Spy, come on.
95%. We're not. It's the rating we're fighting, not what we think the movie is.
All right, you wanna go lower then? All right, lower.
Correct.
Well done,
93%
Christian. I'm
Logan
surprised.
sits on.
Yeah, fucking. Oh man, that's rough.
Michael Braden. Logan, you just heard it. 93%.
I'm still pissed about that.
Chris Evans, Snowpiercer. Higher or lower?
Ooh, that's a toughie.
Surely
Both
lower.
good beards. I think Logan had a better beard.
I
That's how
think
I'm
Logan's
judging
a
it.
better
What are we
movie.
talking about? Rotten Tomatoes.
Snowpiercer is not amazing.
Snowpiercer makes you think, but I don't know how much critics would have loved that.
Put that in the DVD.
Is this Bong Joon? That's
Snowpiercer
Bong
makes you-
Joon-ho,
Yeah.
or am I?
Yeah.
Bong Joon-ho.
Bong
Yeah.
Joon-ho.
Yeah, but-
the rich people. It's the opposite of what you should
Chris
be doing,
Evans eats babies.
where the rich
Yes.
the rich make you eat the poor, when in reality everyone should be eating the rich.
It's such an interesting movie, but
Maybe
I don't
the
know
poor
if it's
tastes
that
better.
good
I
of
think
a
the
movie.
critics would have been.
Yeah.
I specifically remember the dude
Weird
getting his arm
with
frozen
Poor
and then
taste better.
smashed.
The
Maybe-
universe sells the
like,
movie when you watch it.
Have we ever
It's
thought
just
about
so
lean?
what?
Maybe the poor taste better. Like
Oh no!
The malnutrition.
natural.
I was
the
going to say
natural
I
spice.
definitely doubt it.
Fear.
I doubt it.
Um,
yeah,
higher or
I'm
lower?
saying low. I'm saying lower.
I will
but-
also say lower. 90 what? 93?
Yeah.
I'll say lower.
Good.
Bow, bow.
94%.
94.
I thought you were
Very
going to go
close.
right
I'm
in
actually
between.
about to throw hands.
I'm even surprised that.
to throw hands.
I'm
Oh,
surprised
no,
that's so
I
high.
can
Yeah,
I
same.
can get
No, I
that.
didn't like
Just
that.
like Spy.
I
What
These
Spy?
movies are so. Do you search up each movie as they come into your head and just like how do you?
I just try to find what shocks
They're
me.
just so
and I'm like,
random.
maybe it'll shock them.
That's-
I did not expect Catching Fire to be that high.
that is a great way to do this. I
Yeah.
commend you for this segment.
All right, are you ready?
Here we go.
Snowpiercer, 94%.
Final one.
Catch Me If You Can.
Christian,
Higher or
you've
lower?
led us this far. Is that Martin Scorsese? I'm
No, that's
Really?
Spielberg.
Spielberg,
Tom
that's
Hanks.
right.
That's
Tom Hanks and
that's a really,
DiCaprio?
That's a great movie.
I
You
love
guys
Catch Me
rate
If You
that?
Can.
I've never
Yeah.
seen it.
Leo,
But is it 94%?
Or higher.
I reckon it would be high. I mean, I like
I rate
it higher.
than
yeah,
all those other
that's-
movies. But
Spy. Still need to watch it.
It's good.
Well, now we
I
know the
haven't seen it.
thinking.
Yeah.
It shocks him. It shocks Alex to see the score.
I mean, this one might not though.
yeah, this is one where I just want to go with my heart. And just
You want to go with your
and just
heart?
say it's higher.
All right, we can go with our heart.
Oh, he went with his heart.
Did it lead him wrong?
It did. No.
Oh,
Yeah, it is.
It is higher with 96%.
Hey.
there we go.
Thank God, yeah. Go
Nice.
Leo.
Very
That's
nice.
such a good movie.
That one didn't shock me. I just tried to find something that was higher. I was
Yeah.
like, I reckon they'd expect a higher. We only had 2 lowers.
Pretty
See,
good. Pretty good.
The other ones threw us off so much that we weren't ready to just be like, yeah, that's a great movie. It's got to be higher. Yeah.
Yeah, you've like reverse psychology or whatever it is.
That's what I'm
So
doing.
psychology.
Shout out to Tom
Yeah.
Hanks.
Shout out to Tom Hanks, DiCaprio. It's a great fun
Tom
movie.
Hanks
Oh,
is
it's
just
so
Tom
good.
Hanks.
It's so clever.
Yeah.
And it's based on a true story, isn't it?
Yeah, they in 60 Minutes did an interview
Oh.
the guys based on.
Shout
Okay.
out to Christopher Walken.
Oh yeah, he's in
that
it
movie
too.
as well.
Is he?
Yeah.
I haven't watched it in ages. I need to watch it. I'm gonna watch Spy tonight, by the way.
Michaela has said that we have to watch that at some point. I still haven't watched
Spy?
it. I still need. No, not Spy.
Catch me if you
Fuck,
can.
Can we?
Catch Me If You
Sorry,
Can.
can everyone watch Spy and come back next week? And can we talk about Spy?
If we have
I'll
to.
watch Spy. What's it on?
Don't be.
What's
like,
it on?
Only
Is it-
5%.
Is it on Netflix?
Maybe.
I just
It's
don't
on my
like
shelf.
Melissa McCarthy.
Well, Alex, Zulu is 97%.
Yeah.
I don't
Ooh.
see you watching Zulu.
I watch
We're all
Zulu,
gonna go
you
watch Zulu?
Spy.
That's a pretty good deal.
There it is. You're gonna have to cut to the GoPro to be able to see that.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
All right.
It wasn't worth
I actually
seeing.
quite like that deal. I'm ready. I'm ready to talk Zulu with Alex.
Yeah, so I'll watch Zulu if y'all watch Spy.
All right, this is a team effort.
We'll give it.
He's going to
Okay.
sit
Can we
through.
stop acting like it's a chore? It's 95%.
Where-
And it's a
comedy
movie.
film.
Where do we find
And to be
Spy?
fair, Zulu is actually on the shorter end of old epics.
There's
How
only
long's
2
Spy?
hours.
I was gonna say it was only 2 hours 10 or
Only
something.
two- Oh, great. How long Spy break can go?
40 minutes.
Bro,
No.
Pineapple Express is over 2 hours. What the hell?
How
Spy
good's
is
Pineapple
2 hours
Express?
10.
Express,
So
yeah.
look,
How
tip tap.
long is Spy with Melissa McCarthy?
Steph just did it.
2 hours
hours
and 10
10.
minutes.
2 hours and 10 minutes.
It says an hour 59.
Remember when we hired you to be a fact checker?
I
Better not be
know.
wrong.
Now you just
Hired me. You can't hire me if I'm not getting paid. Oh, thank
Not
you,
yet.
Jonathan Edge,
Support
Mark
us.
Fleer. And we're
Patreon.
reinvesting it into the show.
She gets paid on-
Patreon.com/Millennial Movie Talk. You can support us there. Is
2
that-
hours.
Is that the end of the higher or lower?
I think it might be.
I did jam my finger, Michael.
Thank you all so much for joining us for another episode of Millennial Movie
Happy
Talk
3
MMT.
years.
3
Happy
years.
3 years to us.
Happy birthday.
Right, you're not allowed to sing in public.
I'm not allowed to sing in public. That's the rule.
I'm carrying that over.
It's not the copyright claim on Happy Birthday.
Just ScoMo says no.
ScoMo says no. Oh, then I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, ScoMo. Thank you all so much for joining
Send
us.
me voice.
You can support us on Patreon. You can check us out on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and YouTube. Add someone on WhatsApp.
Does anyone here have WhatsApp?
No.
Nah.
I have WhatsApp.
You ever used it?
Yeah, I had to.
Talk to Steph on WhatsApp.
Oh, now it's weird. You can subscribe on YouTube. You can like all the videos, and you can just play them in the background after you've listened to all the episodes on your podcast service of choice. You can go find them at anchor.fm/.
Watch our Space Jam review. The movie's not out yet. You got time.
Space Jam review's doing well.
Popping 1.1k views.
Over that 1K.
Why we do it?
Yeah.
Want that money.
The reviews are what brings people in. So if you would like to suggest a show, I highly suggest sharing a review.
Although all the fucking nerds, all the shitty movie critics are the ones doing it on Rotten Tomatoes at the moment. They're giving it bad reviews.
Oh,
Really?
Well, 4 people. So sitting on a 56, 9 reviews, 5 have given it positive reviews.
Okay.
4 have been like, this is not
dragging
cinema.
it down.
Audiences will love it.
Oh, it's fun.
Yeah.
Space Jam. Go
Very
on to
nice.
slam.
Very nice. Welcome
Thank you
to Space Jam.
for watching this. This is
Space
the
Jam.
kind of ending.
We
on a
never
lot.
know how to end it.
Kind of ending on a lot. Christian, do something funny.
Thanks for watching, guys. Play me off, Alex.
Legend.